Right now we're heading towards a mosque. I don't know the name of it exactly, but it's just a local mosque. Maybe talk to some people up there. I guess the brothers. Do you have any plans for the mosque?
I think we'll just wait and see when we got there. We got an interesting story out of the paper from a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And, or what, was it a week ago that we found that story?
Yeah.
And we just kind of want to talk about it and, you know, its relation to having mosque and as part of our culture.
Yeah.
As we'll see up here, there are a lot of churches, but unfortunately, America is not always accepting of the Islamic community because they associate that with terrorism.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it's clear that the majority, and if anyone who's ever read the Quran knows, those are the churches which no one seems to have problems with.
The Quran, what were you saying?
That the Quran does not ever seem to express any intent for people to kill each other. Have you ever read it?
I have not. Have you?
I read parts of it, but my understanding is that it's a peaceful book, and we have these stereotypes of the Islamic community in America where we don't want to accept their culture. Some of us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, regardless of whether, like, the Quran is peaceful or not, I mean, still, we're based on freedom of religion. I mean, we have freedom of speech. Religion is the First Amendment. No matter what, these people are guaranteed their rights. Because, I mean, not all, to say that all Muslims, like, or Islamic people are, you know, terrorists, you know, just because they believe in a certain religion is just
Idiotic.
It's racist, you know. Yeah, it's idiotic. And you want to tell them about what we saw in the paper, or what's in the paper?
Yeah. Well, essentially, it talks. This was an article ran in the Tennessean, and there's a piece of land in Nashville where they want to put up a mosque, and there were big protests when neighbors got word that there were going to be those Islamic people, and in the neighborhood they weren't too happy about it. So we'll look at that and kind of look and see if anything, you know, terroristy is going on. I kind of doubt it.
I'm surprised that the mayor of, you know, Murfreesboro even considered, like, I don't know, these people's petitions to not let these, like, not let Islamic people, like, make their mosque there.
That's correct. So it's outside of Nashville. It's just outside of Nashville.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's still Tennessee.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that's what I meant. But I don't know. I wouldn't even have considered their petitions at all. I mean, it goes against First Amendment rights clearly.
And I saw we have a gubernatorial election coming up, and all of the candidates seem to be scared to address the issue, and when addressing the issue, said we needed to be very careful with the Islamic community because jihad, you know, exists, and jihad is a threat. And you know, that's just my interpretation, but it was troubling. Being what I consider to be a world citizen and a United States citizen, where everyone should be accepted. Take a left at the next street.
Okay.
But until we can, you know, live in a country where all religions are treated equally, we're truly not the America we should be.
Definitely.
And can be. We're also going to check out some symbols, see if we can look at the mosque and see if there are any symbols.
Should be able to find tons. This is a pretty good mosque, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Have you been in it?
I actually have.
Oh.
Surprisingly. It was raining one day and they were gracious to take me in. I was walking.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that's nice.
And some guys gave me a ride home.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just park in this park here, I guess.
Where at?
Just
Take
go,
the snakes.
keep going all the way to the end of it.
Alright, oh, take it right up here? Not here, the next one.
Now, this is Sylvan Park. There seems to be some people gathered down there for some fun. There's the American flag by the yellow house up there on the hill. Take a right here. And then immediate right into the park. Right in here, right there,
Gotcha.
right.
Gotcha.
Got it. I'm just checking.
Yeah, I got you.
Heavy on the accelerator. Here's one of these southern plantation homes. The Sevier Park. Basketball courts over there, way over there. Soccer field. Alright, let's go check this out.
Let's do it.
And the rest of the neighborhood. You got that article?
You want me to bring it?
Yeah. Lock up.
We're good.
You want to read some of it to us?
Read a little bit of the article. Yes,
On the
sir.
Tennessean.
Well, first, I'm just going to show you the pictures straight off the bat.
Hold it up there. Put it in the light.
Look at that.
Okay, what does its caption read?
Right below it.
Religious debate
Heats up. Yeah.
It's hot. Okay.
Alright, so just let's read the first paragraph. A debate over whether a mosque should be built just south of Murfreesboro packed 1,000 protesters into that city's public square on Wednesday, police estimate. Fewer than half marched in from Central Middle School, a half-mile away, to deliver petitions to the county courthouse. 20,000 names and organizers said of people opposed to the mosque. But the majority of the crowd was already waiting, bearing signs that said, "I love my Muslim neighbors and freedom of religion." That's right.
Okay.
I mean, I just don't understand. You'd think that, like, after going through public schools and just school in general, you'd learn all about the, you know, Bill of Rights, First Amendment. It's all about tolerance, right?
Let's wait on the go sign. Keep talking about that. Do you think your education was beneficial?
What?
Do you think your education was beneficial?
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely. You of course, and there's actually my old government teacher. He was all for the Bill of Rights, and I agree with him 100% on that. I mean, back in the olden days, what was it? Without separation of church and state, you know, whenever they were combined, it led to, you know, tyranny. Well, I mean, of course, there'll always be corruption. But back then, it was on a totally different scale. It was just something that was, like, sick and inhumane. And to see stuff like this, it sort of reminds me of the old times like that. Maybe we're not necessarily regressing to, like, something of that magnitude, like, you know, for example, the Spanish Inquisition or anything like that, but still, it's just messed up. When was all this built?
Just recently.
Yeah.
It's
It looks
all
really
new.
nice.
All new. It's the 12th South neighborhood.
Yeah, I remember we used to
like a
walk up
pretty-
here all the time.
Peaceful neighborhood.
Yeah.
I did live over here when I was teaching. There's some giant new art over there.
Looks like it was
Kinda
made out
cool.
of what is it, electric tower.
Steel.
Oh yeah, steel. But you know one of those towers?
Can we go look at it? It's the 12th South Yoga building. We did some yoga today, kind of ironic. Studio gallery, art gallery.
Maybe
You
that
wanna
guy
look at
works
that?
there.
Check this out.
You want me to film you next to it?
Art. Very cool. Very cool.